Ethereum Classic against BTC. Here we are for Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic, just a gentle reminder, has a potential squeeze coming on. Right, this whole thing could be a gigantic A, up B, down C, D, E, blast off. But again, fundamental wise, I am not too sure about the Ethereum Classic. So I'm like, but technical wise, yeah, it has potential though. No guarantees, of course, but it has potential. So if this were to be a wave C, right? We're still under the skinny pink line though. Right, until we clearly, truly break above the skinny pink line convincingly and stay above it, we're still in a bearish trend. There is still that possibility that Ethereum Classic could hit a little lower. Right, if you look at it on the weekly, we might be closing with a shooting star. And shooting stars are bearish reversal chart patterns. Rarely, we could still come back down. Again, no guarantees, but as it stands, there is potential, but we'll take things one step at a time for Ethereum Classic BTC against USD. Ethereum Classic has broken back up above the skinny pink line, and we have a target fresh out of the oven at $90. Right now we're at $36. So our assumption is it's not textbook perfect, but this is a potential breakout of an A, B, C, D, E. It's a very low E. So we were actually anticipating Ethereum Classic to hit lower, but it didn't. It was a strong rally back up. So, okay, that's great, good, we'll accept that. So we're gonna assume that it's okay. It's not so obvious, but something like an accumulation over here, right? Just assume that this is the accumulation, right? And then we are breaking out, and potentially $90. The assumption is we will be taking out the clusters of buys here, here, everything here as we head towards $90, because $100 is a round number. It's a psychological number. So more likely than not, we should be clearing all of these clusters of buys. We'll probably overshoot $90, but we'll have $90 as the target. Should we, we're not in a trade, should we jump into a trade for Ethereum Classic towards $90? But the potential is there. We kind of like what we see. Ethereum Classic BTC could also be priming to make a move above the skinny pink line. Still, we need to see consolidation. There has to be a consolidation. Moreover, we are still within the accumulation, right? We're still forming lower highs. It's like we're almost breaking, not yet, but almost. So hopefully, we stay above the skinny pink line. We consolidate over here. Bam! We hit higher, right? So should a retrace appear, we'll be very interested for a long. So if you were to ask me, right, roughly, where do I think we could go to? Sub $30. So if things appear like we expect it to, as in we see a proper, retrace, right, we'll be very interested for a long. But it needs to retrace, right? If it just keeps going up, then yeah, that's just too bad. It's just too bad if there's no retrace. Because eventually, I still think that there will be a retrace. We might clear this or this first, or even this, right? And then we have a retrace. Possibly, but as it stands, yeah, no, right? If we don't take it out, right? If we don't take any of these clusters of buys out, and we still, remain with this as a top, potentially we could be heading towards, sub 30, and sub 30 is where we anticipate a position, right? So as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we should be staying with our bullish bias for Ethereum Classic.